everybody, welcome to another edition of Spoilers at the Movies. Yeah, that was totally worth it, wasn't it? Okay.
Good effects.
Yeah. So it's me, Jamie, and once again we have
Andrew.
Daniel.
Yeah, and Daniel.
Yeah. His name off the
So we're back again at Reading Cinemas. It is
Time to go in the movies.
5 to 9. The movie starts at 9:10, and the one we're seeing tonight is, of course, Fast and the Furious 6.
Yeah.
I'm actually really keen on this one, like I was Iron Man 3.
I definitely am.
Yeah, this one's actually going to be really fun to see.
Hopefully
I'm a
it's just as good as
fan.
Iron Man 3.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. Dan's a fan of it.
I was dragged here kicking and screaming.
He's over exaggerating.
Although I haven't
just a
seen
little
number
bit.
4 though, but I've seen the rest.
Just checking to make sure the mic was on.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen number 4, but I've seen the rest. And I like Tokyo Drift the best. I don't know about anyone else, but I love Tokyo Drift.
I saw Tokyo Drift in cinemas. I think that was the only Fast and Furious one I saw in cinemas.
Well,
I think you're just the same as me, Andrew.
I rewatched them all recently, and I really liked when I went and saw number 5 of the movies, that one was my favourite, and it still is. The first one I rewatched, I really liked when it first came out. I watched it again and thought it was terrible.
And number 2 is not good.
Number 2 is not that far behind it, but number 1's a bit...
Definitely.
Yeah.
I only remember nitro-powered ejector seats from that one.
Yeah, that was about it. And
it's all Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, number 3, I saw first time, hated it. Watched it again, and we'll say this now: it is the best in the first 3 movies. Number 4, well, you got Vin Diesel back.
Vin Diesel.
Sorry.
Vin Diesel,
Not Van.
Well, I don't know. I just call him Vin Diesel.
We are not having a Stark Stalk thing again.
No,
it doesn't really matter. Van Diesel.
No.
Vin Diesel. Yeah, you're probably correct.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
The 4th one had Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Michelle Brewster, I think her name is. I can't remember it exactly. And those guys back, that was sort of a lead into the 5th one, and the 5th one was just absolutely awesome, and that one had The Rock and everybody coming back who wasn't in the other one. But the 3rd one was actually weird because they didn't have any of the main characters in it until Vin Diesel at the end, which was weird for some reason.
Hence the subtitle.
I know, that's what I found a bit, but... It doesn't matter.
It's kind of a side thing. It's not.
Yeah. Well, it's actually a prequel
time,
to the latest 4, because one of the characters is in 4, 5, and 6 is actually in the 3rd one, and he dies.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
it's a prequel to these movies.
Just remember, the name of the series is Spoilers.
Yes.
Well, you haven't seen it yet.
Spoilers.
It has been out for almost 2001 was the first one.
That's like 12 years now.
Yeah, that's it. So we're going in.
And it's just
we better get going.
Yep. Here's the trailer for Fast and Furious 6, and we'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is 9:05, and this is the line for the queue. Don't know which movie it is, but
Oh, you filming?
Yeah.
Hey, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what 100 million buys, huh? It wasn't that hard to find you, Toretto.
Wasn't hiding.
Last week, a team of highly coordinated drivers took down an entire military convoy.
You know Rio was my last job.
Oh, I know you didn't do it. But you're gonna help me take down the team that did.
And why is that, Hobbs?
Been chasing this crew across 12 countries. This was taken a week ago.
It's impossible.
I need your help, Dom. I need your team.
Why do I smell baby oil?
You keep running your pie hole, you're gonna smell an ass kicking.
You got the best crew in the world standing right in front of you. Give them a reason to stay.
Our target's Owen Shaw, former Spec Ops soldier. For years, they've been running jobs in Europe, but it's our most recent job that graduated them to a whole new level. The loss of life is unthinkable. I'm offering you a chance to make your family whole again.
You get us close to Letty and we'll get you shot. And you give us full pardons all the way around.
I can't promise you that.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it. Ride or die.
We're not dealing with cops, with drug dealers. I've never seen this before.
This code you live by makes you predictable. In our line of work, predictable means vulnerable. I can reach out and break you whenever I want.
You believe in ghosts?
Maybe the Letty we once knew is gone.
You don't turn your back on family, even when they do.
Life in the fast lane, the speed of life and I can't slow down. You gotta hold it in the gas tank. I'm at the finish line, so I can't stop now.
Guys, they got a tank.
Damn.
We talking vehicular warfare.
This is not what we do.
Okay, it is 11:30 at night, and hang on, we just had a look at this before on the phone.
And it's -2.
It's not -2, it's 2 degrees. So
No, not -2. That's retarded. It's 2 degrees.
2 degrees outside, and it is freaking cold.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
Just
I've got
to
a
let
t-shirt on.
everybody know, first of all.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Dan knows to bring a jumper in future.
Yes.
Yes. Continuity, Dan.
I was almost forced to wear this demon beanie, but it doesn't bother me. It's warm.
It's a demon beanie, man. Hang on, I'm trying to just get it. There we go. Okay. First thing, we walked in tonight and the line was ridiculous. It was about 9 o'clock and we're still all standing there.
Oh, yeah.
Until about 15:15, and we got in and the previews had started, but it was okay because there was not much people
I was pretty
around.
convinced we're going to miss half
we,
the movie.
we ran into Flick and Ellie, who went into Monsters University, and they must have been really lucky as well when they walked in to find out that nobody was actually in their theatre too.
Oh god! I was expecting. I swear, me and Andrew were expecting to see so many people like sitting in the seats. It wasn't that many. Like, that's what I don't understand.
It was
I thought there'd be
really nice actually just to.
But yeah, the line moved pretty quick though.
Yeah.
It did move. So
got
in there.
Sometimes that happens, I guess.
The commercial we got in there, so.
So, I really enjoyed this one.
It was a good
really did.
It was unique.
Yeah. Well,
that's not the word, but you know, I just think it was.
What did you think, Andrew? Because you're an outsider. You're not really a fan of.
It was not what I was expecting. I believe like first two were pretty much just about the races, and this one only had like one race.
This is more about the.
It's turned
storyline.
It's turned more Call of Duty since the fifth one, and they discovered that that's worked really well in the past, so they're just going to do that more.
Although there were points where I felt like I'd seen this movie before, like there's that chase through the London train station. That felt straight out of Skyfall.
Well, that's all right because it was being filmed about the same time that came out.
No.
But yeah,
and there was another bit. While I was watching, I knew that I saw that in another movie somewhere, but I can't remember it now.
There was a lot of stuff in the movie that was like that, and
yes, it took place in, but there was a bit in Russia. It was like, gee, this is like that movie that Jamie didn't really like. Only it was actually good.
All right, stop right there. I'm going to get to this point right now. This movie was exactly what Die Hard 5 should have been, and I think it's really good because it is like 80s movies were. They tried to do that with the fifth one as well, and they did it because they had Vin Diesel and The Rock going at each other, and they've said this feels like an 80s movie. And you know what? It actually really does. It is not like another movie trying to be like an 80s movie. It actually is, because the car effects, even though you can tell like people crawling across them and all that, are CG, but there's only so much you can do in camera and be safe.
Yeah.
But this is just the people in it. If they're CG, it's to be safe. The stunts are over the top. Everything's, it's
crazy.
It's crazy. It's nuts. It's unbelievable at times. But that was what 80s movies were.
Pretty much.
Yep.
If you look at the first Die Hard movie, how many people would actually believe this can happen? Not a lot.
Exactly.
But that's why it worked, because people enjoyed it. And this is why this one works, and that's why the last one worked
I just
as well.
loved how there was so much action in it.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's it.
It wasn't just, action stop. It was like full on, in your face.
Yeah. So it was
Now, this movie would have been good in 3D. This one would have. This would have been. Come on, you can't say it wouldn't have.
Oh, no.
Better than Iron Man in 3D.
Well, if it wasn't in 3D, like Iron Man, you wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, probably.
Because you were just watching
Iron Man
the
was
story.
full on too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, unlike Iron Man, I felt that this one just kept going like the pace, and then at the end it really kicked it into gear as such.
I reckon it kicked in pretty fast at the start.
Yeah, it did, and then
straight in.
you're going along at a steady pace, and then you just shift into the next gear at the end, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's not like me trying to drive. It's like you don't stall and then it takes a while to get back going again. This one, it kept a consistent pace and changed gears rather smoothly, to use a car metaphor.
I love that, the way they changed the gears and straight back to the car.
I love the movie. I reckon, it was really good. It was actually fun to see somebody try to do that, just make it like it used to be with CG, but make the CG work.
I loved that there was humour in it. There's comedy in it as well.
Well, that's what's like as well.
That was so
that's
funny.
what I love about
the vending
these.
machine.
Yeah, the vending machine.
Is this
every time I see The Rock in the 5th one and the 6th one, I just think of Campbell Malloy. It's just. I'm sorry.
$1? It says about $1.
He's got
$1 or a 50-cent coin or something.
Which one of these is $1?
And then
And bang!
bang, he shoots it and he goes, it's on the house.
He shoots the vending machine.
What was it? There was another bit. There was another bit that was really funny.
With the
millionaire one?
harpoon gun?
No, it wasn't with the
harpoon gun,
no,
yeah.
but it wasn't with the harpoon gun, because it was something else. I can't
was
remember
it
what
the
it was.
like, why do you keep borrowing money if you're a millionaire? That's how you stay a millionaire.
That's how you miss. There was another bit. I can't remember what it was.
That's like just before the vending machine.
Yeah, I know, just before the vending machine.
But yeah, there was another bit that I thought it was really clever and it was really good. I can't remember.
I gotta do something. I got a tank on my ass.
That was funny as well. It was like, oh dear. No.
I just love that.
Yeah, before we continue,
Gaskin goes
is the
up,
mic
"Woo!"
on, Jamie?
Yeah, the mic is on.
Very
See, the little there.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, that's how you can tell.
Good.
That's right. I really like the thing I didn't like about it, and it's hard to find something wrong with this movie, but if anything was done wrong by it, it was with the trailer. Now I'll put I'll put the trailer on now, but the trailer, like a lot of trailers now, ruins the movie in general, because in the trailer you see the plane explode and the car come out
So
of
I've
it.
just ruined it.
Yeah, you've ruined the movie there. You've ruined it several places. There's other scenes which you'll probably have seen before we do this, and
All things considered, I didn't expect person involved to cark it.
I reckon the plane.
I did, because she's not in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody knows that she was going to go, but they didn't know she was going to go that dying or not. But again, with these movies,
I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about the person who drives out of the exploding plane.
Yeah, that one.
no, Vin Diesel's alive because he's in the.
I know
I
that.
thought he was dead.
I'm just saying.
I'm like, is he going to die?
Oh yeah, no point. I did not believe for 1 second Vin Diesel was going to die. I forgot. So then at the end, it's like, oh yeah, this is before Tokyo Drift. It's like, I recognize him. I'm like, yeah. One thing I hate about this movie is how it ends with him dying in Tokyo Drift.
But that's
I know, because he's a lot.
But they eventually had to catch up with the third movie, because all these movies before it had been prequels. Because they go 1, 2, 3, and then they do prequels because they said that as well.
Okay, that's all crafted and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have to like it.
But Jason Statham in it was a huge, interesting point because the only thing you see in the third one is they see him in the car and then it explodes. You don't see anything else.
Yeah, no, he's dead and now he's alive. I'm just like, what the hell? Now I understand because he's throwing that freaking cross.
Yeah, and he's dead.
So he's alive because of Jesus or something like that. But it just, I don't know.
We all knew he died.
I know, he was dead. Yeah. But he's randomly comes back.
Last time I saw Tokyo Drift was when it came out in cinemas.
Yeah.
We had to watch it again, obviously.
I caught up to it like just before they played it, but yeah. Okay, I'll admit it was written a lot better than I expected, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
It doesn't mean you have to like it, no, but everybody's seen that bit too. But that extra bit with Jason Statham being the bad guy at the end is just the interesting way to kick off the next movie. Yeah. And they've already started writing it.
Excellent. You know I look forward to him getting his comeuppance.
You know what I actually reckon? You know the at the end with the jet? I actually reckon it should have went for longer, that last scene. I sincerely think it blew up too quick. It blew up out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, it's happening, then it's all over.
Yeah. I did notice.
It should have lasted longer.
Go back to the 80s thing about it. It almost ended up like Die Hard 5 because at the end they were in Russia or throughout the whole movie. There's scenes where they're going to Russia and you feel like you're watching it and you go, oh look, they're doing the shaky cam. But they're not doing it where you lose focus of the thing.
It's not. They're not
like this. This is what they were doing in Die Hard 5. This was Fast and Furious and
with Fast and
shaky cam.
With Fast and Furious, it was more shaking during the action scenes.
And this is
kept still during
Hang on. This is the shaky cam when the cars are moving at 100 miles an hour plus.
I know. It's like, whoa.
How can they focus better on the car than the Die Hard 5 can focus better? Can't focus at all on the person walking.
Or better yet, people sitting at a table. The camera was like,
okay, we're getting too much into Die Hard 5. I'm sorry.
What about that other? The point is, what about that other funny?
The thing is, this movie is that good. We had to bring up because we never.
You had to compare it.
We didn't end up doing Die Hard because.
Well, we are doing Die Hard 5. I promise we will do Die Hard 5 when it comes out on Blu-ray, which I think is a few weeks away.
But
it's soon, and Dan will be with us because he saw it with us.
I realised how shit it was.
If Ben was with us as well. And I asked him to come tonight, but he apparently had already gone without us.
It was literally a pile of shit. Die Hard 5. Literally.
Do you reckon you could like put a fake something over my face and do like a Craig Ferguson swaying bit?
Oh, okay. What about that other funny part?
Hang on. Let Andrew do the sweat. There we go. That was well worth the animation. Okay.
What about that other funny part with the forehead, his big forehead?
Oh, that was it. His forehead.
And it's funny because that was a reference at the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's a big forehead.
And on that, I really like the ending, how they go back to the house. And you're like, that was, this is nice.
Forehead, he goes, what?
I recognise that.
Yeah, but the house is like, they tie it all off, and you go, okay, I'll say the first one's not bad. I said earlier that I didn't like the first one. Now I do, because at the end of the day, it is like a family sort of feel to it, and you respect the characters and you like them for that reason.
Yeah.
And I really do like these movies because they do give that sense of, even though they're not blood family, they are still family. So
the constant talk about family got on my nerves a little bit, but it works.
Yeah, but there's some things. Yeah, it's not like the first one where it's a family of crooks.
Yeah.
These people are trying to do right by each other. So, yeah. So okay, we'll stop chatting about it because we might go too long again. But yeah, I'll give it I was thinking about it halfway through, and I was thinking, okay, this is worth 3 stars. It definitely deserves a 3.5 for me. It's not as good as I didn't think it was as good as the 5th one, is it? Yeah.
The climax of that was the one where they stole the massive safe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I saw that when you were watching it, and I was like, that was crazy.
Yeah, but I like the 5th one a lot, but yeah. It was never going to try and top it, but yeah, I still like this one. I give it a 3.5. I
was thinking about what I'd give this one too, and I reckon I'll probably give it 3.5 stars too. Because it's I was better than I expected, but I knew I had a feeling that would happen because I was going in not expecting much, and yeah, it's probably the best way to enjoy a movie. You go in, not expecting much, so you're not let down.
Okay. And
Dan?
Well, I really enjoyed everything about it, the storyline and all. I'm going to go a bit ahead of you guys. I'm going to give it a 4.
He's going to the 4.
He's going to 4. I'm going to give it a 4.
Daniel,
it was at least a 4 for me.
Daniel gives it a solid 4. So
solid 4.
I think we got a 3.7 out of this one. So it's a worthwhile movie. If you're a fan of the series, you're going to enjoy it. If you're not a fan of it, it's probably because you didn't like any of the other ones, or
if you just like crazy car chases.
Yes.
But if you like the 80s movies of the times, you can go see it for that. And it's
Fast and the Furious should be the first series to never stop.
No,
It should just go to like Fast and Furious 20, 25, 30.
There is also
just keep going on forever.
one other thing, but those
Skipped a few.
racing cars they had, I thought that was
That were
ridiculous.
That
it was ridiculous,
though.
but you
That's
can
like
design that sort of thing because they explain that a bit. Where do you get all this technology from? Oh, it goes here, and all that, and that's how they
It
try
was
and
like
track
some
them down.
crazy done up, tossed up
it was
Formula
like
1 car.
Yeah, with the
like,
Batmobile put into it in the bit.
I was just like, what the hell?
I was always expecting to like throw a green shell.
It was
at one point.
indestructible. You know what I don't like though? We saw it once in the movie and then they just disappeared. We didn't see them for the rest of the movie.
No, we did. We saw it on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
fuck. Crazy.
But
they should have had
that was
more
funny
anyway.
when the crazy bitch got run over.
Yeah.
And,
No, I mean the cars.
I don't think
no,
that's-
the cars.
Yeah, that's what we
Did we
saw.
see-
Yeah, we did.
I can't fucking remember.
No, that's all right.
Oh well, yeah.
A lot of
we
it's
probably
alright,
did.
you got-
Yes.
So
A lot
there was
of
one bit as well where you don't see, and it is with movies, unless you see that person's corpse in the morgue, you never believe that person is actually dead.
Yeah.
With this, especially with Fast and Furious, we saw it and we didn't see Letty's body. She was alive in this one. I'm not believing that the chick, I can't remember her name because it's one of those weird names you never really hear, and then when you do hear it, you're like, huh? I didn't understand the name. But yeah, I don't believe she's dead like Letty was. But again, there's another movie coming, so I think will be answered then. So this is Jamie and Dan and Andrew in the Reading car park at 11:45.
And that's spoilers.
So that was 15 minutes, and that was spoilers at the movies.